Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. I did promise you guys during my last video that I was going to conduct a video on my juicing, my green juice and my fruity juice that I drink during lunchtime, which I will conduct during lunchtime and post it probably next week or so. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to juice and diet mainly because I want to eat differently and I want to operate differently so I can feel differently. I noticed that once I got my tonsils taken out, I breathe better. So I feel as if if I eat and exercise, then that would just be a plus, you know? I just want to change the way that I operate. Prior to getting my tonsils taken out, I didn't feel good. I didn't, nothing. Like, I felt very sleepy, fatigued, weak, and I just didn't feel good. So I felt like it was the things that I was putting into my body. All these unhealthy things was making me feel unhealthy. So I decided to start juicing and go on my diet. Another reason because I lost 19 pounds during recovery because I wasn't eating. I didn't have an appetite. Nothing, basically. I was just drinking a lot of water, as I told you guys what I ate and drank during my recovery in my last video. So I kind of wanted to maintain that weight. I felt like this was, with me, it was very hard for me to exercise and eat healthy because food is my weakness. Exercising, I didn't like exercising. I don't think, well, there are people who love exercising, but there are a majority of people that just like, well, I don't want to do it. I do it because I have to. So yeah, I felt like this was a push, you know. So I'm like, you know what? Let me start juicing. So what I do now is I substitute my breakfast and my lunch. And I know you guys are probably like, how are you doing that? It's hard because I still get hungry after, and I crave for food. But you know, I felt like all the diets and juicing that I tried in the past, they all failed because I lacked a sense of discipline. I didn't discipline myself. So I feel like that's a big one. So yeah, it's a sense of discipline, telling yourself no. And I do snacks in between juicing. So I have like yogurt, or I have like fruit. I do things like that. And then during dinner time, I have me like a small portion dinner meal, which I'm always excited about. I'm going to substitute my breakfast and my lunch for, I guess, a few months until I reach my goal. I'm going to lose like another 19, 20 pounds. And then after that, I'll probably still juice in the morning time because green juice is always really good for you and good for your immune system. But then I'll eat like a light lunch, and then I'll eat my dinner, and I'll, you know, as long as I reach my goal. So I feel like I have to do the tough things first in order for me to actually really, I guess, get to where I want to go. But I can't do that without exercising. So I will do more videos on my exercising and stuff like that, techniques. So yeah. So here I have, just to get straight to the point, here I have what I'm putting in my green juice. So if you can see, this is, I'm sorry if I keep clearing my throat, because once again, my throat is still kind of like healing. But here I have celery. I have a little bit of celery. The more juice you want, the more celery you put in. I have me an apple, a whole apple. I have my kale here. I usually like overload with kale. I have my, sorry guys. Okay. I have my cucumber. Cucumber, I should be putting more cucumber in my juice, which I would start to do because cucumber contains a lot of water. And it helps you get more juice. And I have me a lemon. Because obviously, you look at all of this, and apple has taste, but it doesn't have that much taste. It has much more water in it. But the lemon helps with the taste to kind of like not let it taste too much like veggie juice, you know? We don't want that. Okay, here I have my juicer. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can bring my laptop over so that you guys can see it a little closer. It's called Bella. Like my little puppy. Her name is Bella. So yeah. So let's start juicing. So what you're gonna do first is you can put. It doesn't matter the order that you put it in. It doesn't at all. Just leave the cup underneath so that it won't trip. You put the cucumber inside. And you put it on high. I always get scared. I always get scared when I do this. I don't know why. I feel like it's just gonna pop in my face. But a lot of people when they juice, I don't know if you can see it coming out, but yeah, it's dripping in there. See that? A lot of people when they juice, they just leave the thing on and they just keep pouring, which is great because it kills time. But all these things could pop in your face, so I just take my sweet time with it. I put the lemon in with the skin like that. As long as you wash it off, be sure to wash it off. Alright, so that's pouring in. I always put my apple last. I don't know if it's a mind thing, but I feel like when I'm done making a juice, if I put the veggie first, the veggie goes on top and the apple's on the bottom. Of course, you have to mix it, but for some reason, I feel like it still does it in a way. So I like my apple on top. Make it taste better to me. This is the celery. I leave the leaves on. I feel like the leaves are really healthy for you. Why is it just going down? Alright, you're probably gonna have to break these on half, which I should have did in the first place. Like that. So that it won't like get stuck. And time for the kale. So I stuffed all my kale in there. All my kale in there. And like I said, I opened all my kale because I feel like kale is a great source to put into your body. It helps you with your digestive system, it helps you with energy. It's really, really good. And it helps you. Kale helps you feel that sense of that feeling of feeling full, so that you won't. I can fit an apple in here. So you see, I had a little bit of kale. I usually cut my apple and I put the apple in there with it because you'll be there forever. So I cut my apple in half because it fits. It actually fits into the juice and like that. But yeah, the kale. I'm sorry, I'm going off the, but the kale helps to keep you feel like full, so that you won't feel like, oh my gosh, I want to get a pizza or I want a sandwich, I mean, to me, or in all honesty, it don't help you feel 100% full because I feel like we can tell, like, it's weird because we put we put actual food into this juicer. However, just because we drink it, it kind of confuses us. We're like, no, we drank something for breakfast. We didn't eat nothing for breakfast. So it becomes very easy to become hungry. And that's just me. Some people, I saw some videos, and they said they stay full for hours. Tell me the secret, because I don't. I'm hungry. Maybe because it's the beginning too. And I'm a fatty. So bloopers. I put the apple in the wrong way. I am so sorry. So there we go. I'm not perfect, guys. I fuck up sometimes. I have some frozen bananas, and I have some frozen blueberries and frozen raspberries in the freezer. But I'm always so tempted to throw in some blueberries and raspberries in here because I don't want that bitter taste. But it's discipline, so I'm not gonna put it in. But in my smoothie where I put almond milk and everything, I make it really fruity because you know, I just have this drink in the morning. Like I can't drink another bitter drink. It's nasty. It's not nasty. It's just I'd rather have bacon and eggs and a bagel. By the way, I gave up bread for Lent, guys, and pasta because those are two fatty foods. Last year I gave up beef jerkies and Slim Jims because I used to always eat those, and those are so bad for you and so bad for your heart, by the way. Gave it up and never looked back. Don't want them no more. I don't know if I'm feel the same way about bread and pasta, but my goal is I can give up pasta for a long, long time. Bread, once Lent is over, I'm getting me a sandwich, girl, because I love me some bread. So I have my little cup here. I either drink, where's my big cup? Okay. My big cup's up. Alright. I either juice in this cup when I'm not as hungry, but it's very good to juice in a bigger size cup. Especially in the morning, because everyone says a big breakfast is always good, so that means if you're juicing, a big cup of what juice you made is good that. Alright, so I want to show you guys something on what I was talking about. Always place something underneath so it can just drip down. You see this? I don't know if you can see it. But the green is on top and the red is on the bottom. So get yourself a spoon. So let me use a plastic spoon because alrighty then. So get yourself a spoon and you just mix it. And for some reason, the red still was on the bottom, no matter what order I put it in. So, alright. Take your cup, and pour it in. I still have a tiny bit left, which I'm actually going to drink. I want to get as much green juice in my body as possible. It doesn't look yummy, but it actually gets better every single day. Like, first day I had green juice, I was like, I want to puke in my mouth. Second day I had it, which is today, it's better. So, yeah, it's good. I'm actually going to have my boyfriend. He's not here. He's working. But in my next videos, maybe if I change it up a little bit, I'm actually going to have him taste it so he could give his honest opinion, whether he says it's disgusting or if it's good or if it's not that bad. It's in between. But yeah, look out for my video with my fruity drink, my fruity juice for lunch. And yeah, I hope this helps, guys. Thank you.